Hello guys, in this video I will be deriving sine rule. So now in sine rule, let's draw a triangle in deriving sine rule. This is one of the trick in deriving sine rule. You draw a triangle. So now assuming this is an angle, right? This is an angle and this is an angle. Let's name this angle angle A, name this angle angle B, and name this angle angle C. You have named all the angle. Now let's name the side opposite the angle. Since this is A, let's name it small a, small letter A, and since this is B, let's name here small letter B, and since this is C, let's name here small letter C. So now you have named here small letter C, small letter A, and small letter B. The height of the triangle, we need the height of the triangle too. The height of the triangle, since it's height, let's label it h. That is the height of the triangle. So now, and since if you look at it after dividing it, you'll find out that it forms two triangles. So let's label here D. Let's label here D. This whole place is still C. Don't mind me that I clean that C. This whole place is still C. But yeah, this point here is D. This angle here is D. So now when look at it, we form two triangle now. Two triangle. So now let's bring out the two triangle out. Bringing it out. You bring it out. That let's say here is A, here is C, and here is D. That is this first triangle, and here will be H. That is the height, and here will be B too. You have brought it out, and this is the angle here. This is the angle A. Now let's bring out the second triangle. Let's name here triangle 1. First triangle, triangle 1, and let's draw out the triangle 2 too. Triangle 2. This other triangle, which is like this. It forms right angle triangle here at D. Yeah. So now here is C, this triangle D, and this other one B. This side is called A. This is the height, and so on. That is it. This is triangle 2, and this triangle 1. Remember this, you have to note that this H, and this H, they are equal since it comes from one triangle. You have to note that. So now in trig ratio, we are taught that in trig ratio, sine is equals to the opposite all over the hypotenuse. And we are taught that cosine is equals to the adjacent all over the hypotenuse, and tan is equals to what? The opposite all over the adjacent. But since we are trying to derive sine rule, we will make use of this. In deriving sine rule, let's go to triangle A. From the first triangle, from first triangle, sine A, that is sine angle A, is equals to, remember, opposite all over hypotenuse. What is the opposite? That is, the opposite is the side opposite the angle, which is H. So it's H all over the hypotenuse is the longest side, which is B. That is that for that. Now from second triangle, from this triangle, let's find sine B. Sine B is equals to, what's the opposite of sine B? H all over what? The hypotenuse is what? A. This is the hypotenuse, this is the opposite, the side opposite the angle, and this is the hypotenuse. So now therefore we are done with this. So now let us cross multiply. See, remember this h and this other h, they are equal since it comes from one triangle. It comes from one triangle. So now from first triangle, after cross multiplying, you have h equals to, when you cross multiply this times this one, h is equals to b times sine a, equals to b sine a. That is from first triangle. So now let's label it equation 1. So now from second triangle, after cross multiplying, from this second triangle, after cross multiplying, you cross multiply like this. That is h will be equals to a times sine b. That is h equals to a sine b. That is this. So that let's label it equation 2. But since h come from one triangle, these two h come from one triangle, that means equation 1 is equals to equation 2. That means this h and this h, they are equal. H equals to h. And since h and h is equal, that means this and this is also equal. That means h, that is this other one, sorry, b, the first h, that is equation 1, b sine a is equals to what? Is equals to a sine b. So now we are almost through in deriving it. So now what is now left for you is to pack all the whole a one side and pack all the whole b the other side. So now let's divide both sides by sine a to eliminate sine a here and put it here, sine a. When sine a is under sine a, it will give you sine a will cancel sine a here. We will left with b is equals to what? A sine b all over sine a. So now you have take all the what they are calling a, all the whole a towards this side, and you have to take this b towards this side too. So you have to divide both sides by sine b too. Divide both sides by sine b equals to a sine b all over sine a sine b. You have divided both sides by sine b. So you have to equally cancel it. When you cancel, that is b all over sine b equals to a all over sine a. Since this is equals to this, that means a all over sine a is equals to b all over sine b. So this 2 is equals to, so this is the equation we are trying to derive. And since a all over sine a is equals to b all over sine a, that means this 2 is equals to c all over sine c. A over sine a equals to b all over sine b equals to c all over sine c. That is that for that. Thanks for watching.